Miami Heat have now lost 7 games in a row. And Coach Spo said that there is extreme desperation and the team needs to figure it out sooner than later if they want to turn the season around. Welcome back to the Team to Beat Miami Heat basketball channel. My name is Amir. Before I get into the video today, I just want to thank everybody for their continued support. If you could please subscribe to the channel, that would mean a lot. I'm on my path to 700 subscribers and getting close. So thank you again for the support. So after the Miami Heat lost to the Phoenix Suns 118 to 105 on Monday night to drop their 7th consecutive game, Erik Spoelstra did not sugarcoat the level of desperation that this team has. He said the level of urgency right now is extremely high. We got to dig deep to get one win. So that's all they're thinking about now. The cliche is they're going to take it one game at a time, and that's what they absolutely need to do at this point because the schedule is not going to get any easier. So the Miami Heat in the month of, or since the new year, they're 5-10. And now they are the 8th seed in the East. So they were at 4. They've dropped to the 8th seed. They were 8 games above 500. Now they're 24-23. Tied with the Orlando Magic. Only 2.5 games ahead of the Chicago Bulls, which is quite embarrassing. So Miami had a good game from Terry Rozier, who finally scored 20 points or more. He had 21 points on 8 for 14 shooting, but that still wasn't enough. The rest of the team was stagnant on offense. Communication has been poor. Defense has been poor. Rotations have been poor. Perimeter defense, point of attack. So right now, I don't know who's to blame right now. Jimmy Butler has been playing more aggressive, and he is stepping up, taking more shots in the past few games. So it's not just on Jimmy Butler. It's not completely on Tyler Hero, as he's our number one favorite scapegoat. He has been inconsistent and inefficient at times, but he's had some good games too. So overall, right now, it's just an overall team issue. The Heat were down by 28 points at one point against the Suns. So they're not only losing to these teams like the Grizzlies, the Hawks, the Magic, Celtics, who are obviously the best team in basketball right now, and the Suns, who are also a good team, but they're not losing by like buzzer beaters or like 1 point. They're losing and getting blown out. And you know, things need to change. Jimmy Butler's still confident. He's confused of what's going on right now, but he thinks defense is the big issue right now. He said the missed shots right now, the team is shooting very poorly. Offensive rating has been dropping throughout the year. He said that those shots are going to fall, but we need to figure out how we are going to be guarding other teams and preventing them from scoring. So if we can't score in the 120s, you know, we're like averaging like 100 and like 5 points or less, like in this losing streak, they need to figure it out defensively. So again, the Heat are 22nd in offensive rating, but 13th in defensive rating, which is pretty surprising. They're usually a top 10 team. And, you know, shooting is an issue that Jimmy mentioned. They were number 1 in 3-point percentage. Now they're number 8 after this losing streak. So they've been really cold. And, you know, things need to change, but Jimmy's not concerned. He said he knows what we're capable of. So I'm concerned as a fan, but I still believe in this team that they can turn this around. There's still a long season left. You know, we're not even at the midway point or the All-Star break yet, but this has been a pretty detrimental 7-game stretch, and it doesn't get any easier, honestly. The Heat are going to be playing the Sacramento Kings at home tonight, so that is important that they get the win tonight. If they don't, the most realistic opportunity will be against the Wizards on the road Friday, so that should be a win. If they don't win against the Kings and then the Wizards, then it's panic mode because the schedule doesn't get any easier in the next 10. So this is like the inflection point right now. So they will play the Clippers and then the Magic, the Spurs, Celtics, Bucks, 76ers, Pelican, Kings. So out of that, the Wizards, maybe the Magic, Spurs are the few games that they can actually win, but they can't go 2-10. They have to go at least 5-5 on this 10-game trip that they're going to be taking. So this is the make it or break it point in the season. And, you know, the team has gotten together since the last game. And I guess apparently, according to a report, they had a vulnerable film session, which was intense. And I guess things were said that needed to be said. according to, I think, Caleb Martin and Bam Adebayo. So I think this team is figuring it out behind the scenes. I think there's issues perhaps behind the scenes that we may not know of, but apparently people might have been called out, honestly. And, the Heat have not been playing Heat basketball and playing to the standard of the Heat culture and holding each other accountable and playing passionate, energetic, good basketball. So curious to see, hopefully, that this film session results in future victories. I know Terry Rozier, who was acquired last week by the Hornets, we're 0-4 with him, which is unfortunate, is still yet to have a full Heat practice since joining the team. So it's not just on Terry Rozier, but we'll see if this film session does anything or makes a difference. But the Heat need to win tonight. I think they're going to win tonight against the Kings and break the streak, and then start a new winning streak and hopefully beat the Wizards and turn things around. So we'll see what happens. But I'm optimistic. I'm not going to give up on this team yet, but I am super frustrated based on the 7-game losing streak. So things need to change. But anyway, if you can, like, comment, and share this video and subscribe to the channel. So thank you so much. Bye.